if you're like me, one of the things I like to see most is, well, where's all that water coming from? If this has been draining like this for hours, well, let me tell you something. This is something where we can't even get a machine back in here right now. I mean, it is so soggy and it stinks, and the wildlife that's living in here and all these little bugs making their home. I'm gonna see if I can get in there and show you all these little bugs here. It is crazy. I mean, just everywhere you step back here, it's just soaking wet in this water, and aquatic plants. I mean, this is a backyard. This is a backyard, and we've got lakes back here. So what we've got to do here is actually kind of a two-step process. We are going to take, and look at this, we're going to drain all of this water back through here, and then we're going to have to come back out once this drains out, once it dries out a little bit, and then we can get the machines in here to be able to do the grading and grade this to how it's supposed to be. I mean, look at that. This water, it's 6 inches deep in some places. I'm going to show you what these guys have been busy doing today. You can see this trench here that comes up and coming in, and we're going to connect into this drain that somebody has already put in here once upon a time. But these homeowners have only been in this home for maybe 6 months, if even that long. And so what we're going to do is we're going to kind of walk around here, and I'm going to take you on a walk to show you some things here that we're going to be putting in. One of the things is taking care of tributary water. So the downspouts that are sending all water this way, and the problem that we've got, we want to get that eliminated. You can see how we've got water just really flowing right through this ditch that they dug. Looking at this is, well, since we're in monsoon season, or at least it seems to be, we're probably looking at least, 2 weeks for this to drain out, try to dry up, and then we can come in, bring the machines in, grade this. But the biggest thing we're doing right now is giving the water somewhere to go. And now that we have that ability, we're hoping it'll at least dry out. And if we can do that, then we can grade it and get the surface waters to have a place to go and drain out and give these people their backyard back. Okay, so we're back at the job that we took a look at, where we were mistaking it for Olathe Lake, even though it was in West Olathe. Want to take a look at what we've got going on here. And here's our connection point. Like we were saying, we were able to take that and go down. So we took this and went all the way down and dug our trench. You see Jason back there, he's grading to our boxes. Tyler's over there finishing up, hooking up the sump pump. And we're gonna take and do a quick walk with this and look at what we've got and kind of just see how the neighbor tells us that even though we've got just this temp fix that was sitting here, she said it's never been this dry. So we know that what we're putting in already is going to work well for us, and that's what we like to hear. So let's take a look back at where we were at. We've tied in downspouts, we've tied in sump pumps. He's filling in pipe. And so we put in these rather large basins. These are 12 by 12 basins. And what they are is, I've always said I'm never real fond of a basin, but sometimes they have to be used. So that's why we've got the dingo out here, is we're trying to hit a bullseye on our dartboard. And what we've done is, you can see over here, see right there, we've got our laser set up. And what our laser tells us is it helps us to see this back corner of the house, if we can actually get it to drain to this basin, or if we got to shoot over here and try to get to this basin. And what we learned is that we aren't able to hit the basin closest to the fence, because there's just no way. When we take and do the math from, and what we shot from our point over there, our connection point, to what we've got up here, keeping our pipe at a satisfactory slope, which in this case is 1%, we run out of elevation. So that's why we've got these other basins in, and we're actually going to be adding a third. So total would be 3 basins with basically 2 swales. We're going to distribute the spoils back into the yard and grade those out. We're not taking anything with us because there's no reason to. But the laser level, so what it does, I don't know if you've ever seen one of these, but this is kind of cool, because what we do with it is it sits on the rod and communicates with the laser over there. So then when we get this close, it comes up and it tells us where we're at. It's beeping and then saying up or down. And so that's how we can actually one-man show, find out if what we're doing here is going to work or how it's going to work. And that's how we design build our drainage. So I just kind of wanted to show you what we had here. I think it's been pretty close to 2 weeks, like we were saying. This area right here is the area where it was 6 inches deep of water, and now there's nothing. We got nothing but cracks over here. The neighbor was talking about losing her dog, and it was really kind of funny, but she was exaggerating, of course. But so as you can see, no more swamp, no more aquatic life, no more stink. We're able to get the machines in here, we're able to grade this out, and we're going to get this finished up. And this is going to be something that they're going to have gained their backyard back from. So we're excited. This is a fun project, and it was definitely one that we felt was a good one to share, because you don't get to see this all the time.